Bill Leff, it's Wendy Snyder telling you about the Baby Otter Swim School. Andre Dawson is behind it. Connie Payton's behind it. She's here right now, along with Mindy York, the president, the swim whisperer, as we've been asked to refer to you as. You don't use floaties. You don't use those balance boards. You don't use the styrofoam noodles. None of that, right?
No, we don't.
No?
Actually, floaties are a false sense of security. We have more children that we get for near drownings with the floaties because
Really?
they forget they have them on.
Yeah.
They'll take them off, let's say, and go in and have lunch. Take them off, go run back in the pool, and there you go. Children should not depend on a flotation device or anything to swim. Blair, Jaden, Madison, they could jump in anywhere. There's no devices they need to be able to swim.
And once you learn that, then you can play with a noodle or a kickboard.
You can play with a noodle, not the floaties, but a noodle or an inner tube.
Yeah.
And, play around with it, yes.
But, it gets so slippery in the water, you need to know what to do if you should slip off of that. And I have visions of everybody's mom in an inner tube flipped over. I don't know why. Maybe that's why our moms didn't swim.
Maybe, yeah.
We have a lot of, believe it or not, there's a lot of adults that don't swim, and it's okay because everybody learns different things at different times of their life. So,
have you ever come across anybody it's just impossible to teach them? Have some people just reached a point where they cannot be taught to swim?
I'm going to have to say no on that.
Good.
Because we never give up.
Good.
I remember some of the swim lessons I took. I didn't really like swimming, but you needed to learn. You had to. They made us do like a flip and then kick off. You don't need to know all that stuff, do you?
Not now. They'll learn it, but not now. At the different stages, they'll learn it. So right now, the turn kick reach is the first one we accomplished. They've completed that. Now Blair's moving on to the next level, so she'll go across the entire pool.
Are you going to teach them butterfly? Because isn't that the hardest stroke ever in the whole world?
When she gets closer to the swim team training one, we will. And then we'll all go watch all of them in the Olympics.
All right.
Family at the Olympics. Why not?
Wendy's body produces its own chlorine. Have you ever heard of anything like that before?
No.
It's crazy, right?
I'm so not going to comment on that.
That's nuts.
And I know that I'm just trying to think back of either swim lessons I had or my kids. If you fall in the water with clothing on, the first thing you're supposed to do, take off your shoes. Is that true? Does it weighs you down?
Our kids, when they fall in the water, they turn around and get back, clothes, shoes, whatever. No. You mean adults or children?
Well, I know that was one of the things, that the clothing gets wet and it can weigh you down. I know you're dealing with little babies and stuff, but an adult, in
Florida, if you fall into a lake, if some people, there's water everywhere. You're driving on the highway, so if you drive off and you're
that's my biggest fear in the world.
Really?
Driving over a bridge and for some reason
getting caught in a car.
Yeah.
So what do I do?
Happens a lot in Florida.
Take my clothes off?
Yep.
Actually, you get out.
We'll all scream.
You get out and you come up and you scream. You need to know how to get out of the car.
You guys are really helpful. I'll tell you that.
Did that help?
Yes.
Yeah.
When you come to Florida, I'll show you. We'll go off the side together and I'll show you how to get out.
So Mindy York is president of the Baby Otter Swim School.
She is.
And Mindy, this was started in Florida. Is that what happened? Why are you in Florida all the time? And you come here to help our kids?
Well, it started in Florida. Marlene developed the program, like I told you, 40 years ago. I got involved 30 years ago. We're both from Florida. So we came to Chicago because we got involved with Marriott and because of Andre. Andre always wanted to bring it to Chicago.
That's awesome.
So Andre's been our spokesperson. We're going on 15 years.
Great.
Wow. That's wonderful news.
A very easy phone number for anyone listening who wants to get their kids involved. What about adults?
Adults, too. Come on down. Absolutely.
1-888-SWIM-KID. 1-888-794-6543. I'm on the website right now, babyotterswimschool.com.
I hope that you'll allow me at least one or two Walter questions. Are you good with that?
I'm good with that.
All right, here's the thing I've wondered my whole life. In the Super Bowl game, and I know you've been asked this before, I'm just so curious. It was a great chance to give Walter the ball and let him score a touchdown in the Super Bowl. It didn't happen. He says it didn't bother him. Did it bother him that he didn't score a touchdown in the Super Bowl?
It bothered him.
It did.
I didn't realize at first, though.
Yeah.
I didn't realize at first. It was a while before because he did let on to me, and I remember we left New Orleans going straight to the Pro Bowl that year, and I didn't understand it because I was just happy that finally they had won a Super Bowl.
Right.
Because all I can remember was all the bad years.
Right.
He had his, Walter this way, Walter that way, and
Yeah.
I was just happy about that. But then, when I had some time to think about it, then I realized, really, you play so long and so hard for that moment, and it is the ultimate, and to get there and not do that. But So I understood why he felt that way, but he was okay. He got over it real soon, but he was a little disappointed.
My other question, Connie, is we're coming up on 20 years since we've lost Walter. What do you miss most about him?
Oh, my goodness. I think everything.
Yeah.
You know, he was such a fun, loving person, and, you know, he truly was that prankster that everybody knew, and it was just, you know, his personality and having around, and, you know, having the grandkids now, and I see so much of him in all of the kids, and Jaden, Madison, Blair, and now we have Zoe and the kids, and I just I look at them and I see so much of them. And Jaden's little boy, that's 7, you know, he told me the other day, and I hope I can share this, you know, he said he was in the bed and he was upset. He looked at me, he goes, "You make me sad when I look at you, Gigi." And I'm like, "Well, what do I do to make you sad?" He goes, "Because you were the wife of the best football player that ever played the game and the best human being in the world, and I'll never get a chance to meet him."
How long did you cry after that?
I'm telling you, I could cry just think. This is from a 6-year-old kid who he goes, "And I'll never get a chance." And I said, "You know what, Jaden? I see so much of your grandfather in you.
Yeah.
And just know he is around. And I'm sorry you will never person." I said, "But, you know, I see so much of him." And I said, "You know what? And the best thing you could do is strive to be that good human being, just like your grandfather."
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I mean, that just did it for me, you know. So I just think about how he would be with the grandkids and missing out on that. But we all do, you know, and especially the kids, because they both were so young. Jared was 19 and Brittany was 14, and, you know, so, and it's hard to believe that it's been 20 years already.
I know it is.
Yeah.
But it's true. He was the best that ever was. There's no question about it.
Thank you.
Been a Bears fan my whole life, and my kids are teenagers now, 2 boys, and the first jersey we got them was number 34. That was the only one that was worthy for them to wear. And I have to say, Chet Kopic would have been 71 years old today, and I know the first person he ran to see was Walter.
I know. I was so heartbroken when I heard that he had passed.
Yeah.
I really was. I mean,
he loved Walter so much. Who didn't, though? I mean, really.
Yep.
Well, it's an awesome city. We live in a great city, and my kids and I, my family, we are so thankful for the support and the love. And like I said, even to this day, I don't know if Walter had a clue as to how much the city really loved and cared for him. I really don't know if he knew that. I really don't know. And it's sad that I think it took him getting sick. And then just to because when, you know, and I just remember back to that time, and when he made his announcement, and just the letters. I mean, we could probably fill up this room with the letters from people from all over the world that truly wanted to donate a liver and wanted to, and just, I think that was the first time he realized, wow, I didn't realize I made this impact on so many people.
He did. He definitely did.
She's the great Connie Payton. Mindy York will give you some credit, too, because you guys have hooked up for the babyotter.com. Is that where I send people? Baby Otter Swim School?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Connie, it's great to see you. Tell Jarrett to come by and hug us. He's the best hugger in the world.
Oh,
How about it, Bill?
Yes. He would love to come by. Oh, his dad. That's exactly.
Really? You got it from Walter?
Oh, it's so tight.
And come behind you. And yes.
I think he cracked one of Bill's ribs.
That's Walter.
6 weeks in the hospital. I don't care.
Yeah, that's the
fine.
Walter in him. I will definitely tell him.
And I arrested Brittany as well.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, you can go to 1-888-794-6543. That number again, 1-888-SWIM-KID. Thank you so much, you guys. Happy swimming.
Thank you. We look forward to it.
All right, we will.